VIRTUELLE, a visual presentation of University of the East Caloocan
Socio-Cultural and Aesthetic Factors.
existing land use. UE-Caloocan is situated in Barangay 80, and as you can see in the map, the blue color represents the institutional land use. UE-Caloocan falls under the institutional land use, in which the land parcel is primarily used for institutional purposes, containing the services of a school. Surrounding the site is mostly composed of residential land use pertaining to areas that are principally used for dwelling or housing purposes, commercial land use on the front and sides for business purposes, and in this industrial land use on the right side, containing the services of industrial warehousing activities and manufacturing. Open parks are greatly scarce in the city, containing a 0.10% of land area only. One of the open space or pocket park that is somewhat near the university would be the Monumento Circle. Though it is considered as a pocket park, the Monumento Circle is not accessible to the public, considering that the park is in the middle of the road. University. So start tayo sa residential land use. And as you can see to our VIRTUELLE through Google Earth, yan. So nakikita niyo yung University of the Hills. And then yung daanan niya is nasa right side ng UE-Caloocan. And then yung University Hill. So yan, malawak yung mga seas. So maabot yan hanggang sa likuran ng UE-Caloocan sa gilid ng engineering building. Yan, part yan ng residential land use. And then meron din sa harapan ng UE-Caloocan. So marami din doon. Sa harap ng UE, meron din doon mga informal settlers. And then doon sila naka-locate. And then marami doon sa mga streets. Pati sa gilid din ng UE-Caloocan, meron din mga nakatira. Start tayo sa commercial land use. UE is surrounded by a lot of commercial establishment from left, front, and then the right side of UE campus. And then yung mga commercial establishment na nandun is yung food hanggang sa mga printing shops and then yung mga school supplies. Yun makikita mo lahat nakapaligid sa UE campus. Next is yung mga institutional. So nandun yung police station and then yung fire station. Ayan. Next is yung mga industrial. So, yung mga industrial nandun siya sa likuran ng UE. Hindi totally likuran, pero bandang likuran ng UE. Andun yung mga warehouses, mga factories. Dun sila nakalocate lahat.
Traffic and transit systems. Then we have the road network. Ito yung mga public transportations surrounding the University of the East Caloocan. And then, yung public transportations that can be found passing through Samson Road are yung mga pedicabs, tricycles, jeepneys, buses, and the PNR. So, yung mga pedicab and tricycles, usually nandun siya sa University Hills and yung opposite side ng UE-Caloocan, yung sa katabi ng STI. Doon may mga tricycle na sakay. And then for the jeepneys, usually yung jeepney nagagaling siya sa Monumento Circle. Then meron sakay sa may MCU, din nagbababa yung mga buses from the EDSA. Public transport, kunyari manggagaling ka lang, sa Caloocan ka lang. Siyempre naman kung saan ka sasakay. So the traffic pattern of the University of the East Caloocan. Labas ng campus, nasa may katabi ng STI 9. Sa left side nun, yun yung papunta ng Monumento Circle na isa. Yung nalabas nun. Then yung sa right side, yun yung papunta ng isang daan. Then, meron doon na intersection dun sa may SM, sa mga daan. Maliban doon sa main roads or access, like yun, sa actually, sa daan, intersection, tapos yung nagka-circle na kaya rin EDSA na maraming vehicles. At nag-a-add din yung mga additional streets surrounding the university. And yun din sa may katabi ng STI, yung kay Nicolo, doon usually yung mga bus nag-exit from the EDSA. Tapos sila ng Potrero, tapos yung labas nila sa may Nicolo, ng Samsung Road going to Bayan. So doon sila magtatara.
Density and zoning shows the population density. As of 2020, population of Barangay 80 in South Caloocan is 1,904 with an area of 0.3007 square kilometer. So the barangay have a population density of 6,331 per square kilometer.
Utilities and services. The streams within the Caloocan City that acts as a natural surface drainage are mostly contaminated and are converted to canals for the water. This will do the garbage and refuse wastes. So, nakita natin dito sa map na to, yung Tuyahan River, behind siya ng University of the East, and it is one of the streams that suffer pollution problems. Caloocan is part of the West Concession of MWSS Service area in NCR, or yung sa Maynila water. The water supply in this part of concession comes from the Linasa Dam and Reservoir, in which have two water treatment plants that is responsible for the water distribution within the city.
Socio-economic factors to 64 are roughly accounts for 72.20% of the population. So yung mga potential members yan ng workforce someday, and then yung mga maaga nagtatrabaho ngayon. So last is yung elderly dependent population, age 65 and up, accounts for 7.61% of the overall population. So itong mga household na to ay mostly part ng University Hills sa Barangay 80. So yung City of Caloocan, rapid yung growth ng population niya. And then because of this, merong greater demand for social service facilities such as schools and health facilities, mga institutional buildings. Therefore, the University of the East Caloocan is beneficial to the city in terms of providing education to its people, and then, of course, yung mga commercial buildings doon, mga katulad din yung UE, income sa mga commercial establishments, businesses. So, yun. Source of income din ng mga tao na nakatira doon.
Historic factors. Historical buildings that is nearby the UE campus. Mostly Monumento Circle or the Fashion Moment. The Monumento Circle is 30.7 meters memorial monument that was designed by the national artist Guillermo Tolentino, and it is created to commemorate Andres Bonifacio as the founder and supreme of the Katipunan in the Philippine Revolution. It has the feature of symbolic images called the Cry of Balintawak, and the monument also serves as the landmark in the South Caloocan. Next one is the San Roque Parish Church or Cathedral. Is the seat of Roman Catholic Diocese of Caloocan and is located near the intersection of 10th Avenue and Imabini Street in Poblacion, Caloocan. The third one is the Tai-Tu Taoist Temple. It is a century-old Taoist temple that is located in the 5th Avenue, LRT Station, Caloocan. It is a special landmark that is built by the Chinese community and an evidence of their success. So lastly, we have the UE-Caloocan Engineering Building. The building is part of the historical buildings when the engineering course had an enormous amount of enrollees. The UE College of Engineering started to offer it in the UE-Caloocan Extension Campus in 1977.
Aesthetic factor. First is spatial pattern. Inside the university, starting off with the open field, it is situated in the middle of the campus, surrounded by university buildings, and each of those buildings defines the zone of the school. The three main buildings are the TYK, the LCT, and the Engineering Building. The spaces inside the buildings are designed with a rectangular shape and have uniformity with each type of rooms that helps ease the confusion of the users. Visual resources. STR College and the apartment in the front are the two visual barriers that prevents a clear sight of the whole campus from the outside, and you only see each of the buildings from the open field. There are trees and shrubs around the campus that serves as shade, filter from pollution, and of course add to the visual factor of the school. The old buildings, which is the engineering, administrative, and the old academic building, have a Spanish colonial architecture. On the other hand, the LCT and TYK building have a modern style architecture.